What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel, and welcome to part 1 of our album listen of Oh My Girl's Real Love, their second album. This is the first time we're going to be hearing this much material from them. I just reacted to the title track, which means I've heard a total of 3 songs by them so far, but I love everything that I've heard, so I'm really excited to finally dive a little bit deeper into Oh My Girl, and we're going to do this in 3 parts. I find that 3 songs seems to be the magic number. So we'll do three different videos to explore the rest of the album. So, all right, we're going to start off with Drip. I believe the next one is Eden, and then Replay. So let's check this out. Love the string plucks. Hold on, what the hell just happened? That was, first of all, it was already a nice vibe, and then they end with these harmonies that go into a tape effect. That was really nice. Those strings, the string plucks are really, really nice, and they sound awesome. It gives me Dreamcatcher vibes, honestly. That was sick. And what the hell? Where are we now?
Let's go. Trip. Trip.
I love. I want to pause, but I'm not going to. Time bomb. I hear a clock ticking. To what? Hello? Okay, well, I'm going to pause after this. I love it. Okay. All right. First of all, yes, it seems like a lot is going on because a lot is going on. They have made some switches. But what I love about the switches is, unlike a lot of things that have been coming out lately, it's not just a bunch of different vibes smushed together, right? Just dead stops. Oh, all of a sudden we're in something new, right? They actually are using transitions, which makes it less jarring. It actually, some of these changes are very dramatic, but they have a piano roll or they have something that leads you into the next section, so it actually makes sense. And I love all of these sections. Holy shit. Okay, let's go back a little. I want to go back, but I feel like we'd have to start from the beginning. So let's just hope they do all this again, but they could just throw out 10 new parts. I don't know. Let's go back a little bit. Yes, transitions. 8-bit. Oh my god, I can't tell you how much I love this because of the simple thing, such a simple thing as just a transition. Some of the songs that I've heard recently, it's so dramatic how you can tell there's just 2 pieces of music put together back to back. I've heard instances where the reverb doesn't even carry over from the section it's leaving into the section it's going into. This, however, you'll hear a vocal line just a split second before, or maybe a full second before the transition starts in the previous section, which makes it ties it all together very neatly, and you don't feel like you're just on a roller coaster. I mean, I guess to some extent it still feels like a roller coaster because there's a lot of different parts in here, but the transitions are very, very, very well done. Okay, let's see here. Let's go back a little bit and continue. I wonder what they're going to do for a bridge. I love their sound selection too. That's really cool. Yeah, I love this track. And I love their vocals for a very specific reason. The high notes. Okay, we're going to pause here. Okay, yes, that song was very, very nice. And I just noticed something about their vocals. Obviously, I'm sure they don't do the same thing all the time, but I love the softness of their vocals. I don't always love that, right? A lot of bright voices and soft voices. I don't always love it. Or let's say sometimes it feels like it's too much. Them, it doesn't. It feels like that's where they live. That's where they belong. Like that is, they're so good at it that it just, I love it, right? Really, really, really interesting because they could have easily have gone off on this track. I had all the pieces there, but I love the way it's mixed too because when it got to that one section, the chorus, those synths could have been made over the top. The vocals could have gone way too big, but I like how they keep it there. You know, the ceiling could be here, but they keep that ceiling right here on purpose. And I think it's to suit the vocals, and I think that's probably what makes them them. But obviously, we're only just a few songs in. So anyway, that was really, really cool. That is Playlist, and that's a total different vibe from Real Love. So, all right, next song is called Eden. Let's see what this is about. Acoustic guitar. Whoa. I love this guitar. I'm going to pause here because we'll probably just end up going back. I love the guitar because it's mic'd, right? The way an acoustic guitar should be recorded. It's just a person in a booth. They're playing. What I love about it, though, is that it's not perfect. Some of those hits, especially on that single note hit, the attack just goes up a lot, right? Also, some of the squealing, some of the, you can hear the finger rake over new strings, right? That could have been taken out. That could have been done better. That could have been done, it could have been more perfect, I guess, right? Or closer to perfect, because we're not perfect. But I like that they chose this natural sound. It sounds like just somebody sitting there playing a guitar. It's really, really cool, and it's done on purpose, which is awesome. So let's go back and hear this again. Those squeals could have been taken out. I'm glad they didn't take them out. So it gives it vibe. They are so good in this range, in this attack, vocally. I love it. Ooh. That vocal sample is everything. I want to pause, dude. Okay, I'm going to pause here. Ooh, okay, yes, it finally hit me, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm new here. This song tells me everything. Well, this song and My Doll as well tell me everything I need to know about Oh My Girl. Like I said before, I love their vocal range. They're and it's not that they can't do other things, but I love what they choose to do, which is to be in this softer register, this head voice, the high notes and all that. There's a lot of character there. And what I said earlier about, I don't always go for that type of sound because it's just like, sometimes I guess I feel that it lacks character a lot of times. But the way they do it is the way IU does it, for instance, right? It's just got a character to it that's very, very lovely, and it really hits. And I feel like that's what they are. That's what makes them them. And that staccato section, their production and their songwriting is so unique and so interesting. Okay, yeah, I love this song. I don't want to go too far back. Let's just go back a little bit and let this second verse vibe in. That chorus, though, I mean, the whole everything we've heard so far, honestly, in this song is awesome. And this vocal sample, which is one of them, right? It's not a sample pulled out of the air. It's one of them singing something, and then the engineer just cut it up and did all these things to it, and it's really, really cool. All right. It's like they're right next to us singing. Beautiful harmony. That's interesting. Okay, I can't tell. So it's a single voice, right? They have reverb on it, and sometimes what they'll do is vocals are usually the main vocal is usually down the middle, and they'll have reverb on it, right? But they'll throw the reverb to the left or the right, right? So we're not hearing the reverb in the center. We're hearing reflections of the voice on the left and right ear. This, however, it's one single voice. And it sounds like they added harmony, but they only added air, like the airiness in a voice that we hear. And I'm trying to figure out, let's go back and see if I can figure out how they did that. Right there. That is, how did they do that? Main vocal still down in the middle, but we hear it must be a take that's very whispery, that is just air. That's really, really cool. I would love to know how they did that. Let's go back and hear that again. That's really sick. I don't know how they did that. That's really cool. And this. That is so nice, man.
You feel bad, don't you? Don't you feel bad, don't you?
This is probably my favorite song on the album so far. And we're going to pause here. All I got to say, and I'm not going to get too deep into this, but while everyone else is doing the same thing, and while everyone else is doing the shock value, wow factor, power stuff right now, and while I feel like this spring or a lot of these releases are going to sound a lot the same, we have artists like this who are actually doing something different and unique and awesome. This song is really, really nice, and it just gives me vibes of My Doll, just like a super interesting take on their sound. Like, I want to know more about their producers, because this is different. Like, this is all different from the K-pop that we've heard so far, and I love it. All right, last song, I think it's called Replay. So let this end. There we go. Oh shit. I might eat my words on that doing the hard concept. The voices. Where are we going? This is a long build up.
I wanna replay.
Only one of. That was cool. Okay, dude, this is giving me Skins vibes. This is giving me Only One Of vibes. And yeah, they are definitely going harder, but what's really cool and surprising is that they're damn near whispering to the whole song. I don't think they are. They're just in a talking voice. But I think that's what they do a lot, at least from what we've heard so far, and that's where they shine. And then she actually did whisper at the end. That's really, really cool, not to go over the top and just keep with the lower tone through the whole thing. That's such a vibe. Let's go back a little bit.
I wanna replay. 잠깐, I wanna replay. Replay. 잠깐, I wanna replay. 난 친구로서 괜찮을 수 있겠지만 연인이 되면 엉망으로 굴지 몰라.
Their vocal attack is so cool.
잠깐, I wanna replay. 숨을 들여 화면을 응시해. 우린 역시 완벽한 best friend. 아픈 났던 그때. 잠깐, I wanna replay. 날보다 너를 더 법석할 때 느껴진 소세.
I want to pause. Yes, the vocal, that is so low. Like, they are so low. It's very, very cool and very interesting. And no, I'm not going to eat my words. They're not doing what everyone else is doing. This is just a harder styled club track. And normally isn't my type of vibe, but the fact that they're singing it the way they're singing it, it makes it my vibe. Really, really, really interesting. Okay, let's go back a little bit and let it vibe in. Oh, what I was going to... the reason why I wanted to pause before is because bass usually lives down the middle, right? Bass holds down the middle. This bass is in the middle, but they have the distortion or the saturation from the bass on the left and the right. I think it's mainly in the left, so you can hear this little distorted, like, flutter that's doing the same note as the bass. I don't know if it's an added instrument or if it's just the high end from the bass and the saturation from the bass spread left and right, but it's really, really cool. That's the main instrument, and you can definitely hear it ramp up. The bass itself doesn't get louder, but that does. So it might be an added instrument, but it's a cool effect. Very clubby. She was so low there. Now they have that pipe type of synth. Okay, that was sick. And like I said, normally I don't like clubby type of tunes, but that's playlist for sure. All right, yes, I feel like, unless you guys tell me different, but I feel like I'm getting a really good picture of who Oh My Girl are, what their sound is. Obviously, they could have done something totally different and done they could have a rock concert, they could have a metal concert, they could, have done many things. But vocally, I feel like this is what they are, because they're really shining in this. And it's really refreshing because I have not heard another group that does this, that sings with that attack. And that sounds, that has character, right? Has color in their voice, has a reason to be there and to stay there. It's really, really awesome. So, all right, first 4 songs on this album down. I will put a link for the other reactions, the other 2 reactions up on the right side. And we'll see you in part 2. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. Peace.